Alright, it's lit. Alright, man. We back. Episode 001.
Episode 1.
001 though. When you do the 001, for me at least, it's like, got that notification?
There's potential for at least 100.
Yeah. You know where I was going. You gonna get that?
What?
On your phone, notification? So yeah, so now that means we gotta at least do 100. We gotta at least do 100, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't getting no.
100 what?
I ain't getting my
Followers?
phone.
You on my Twitch?
Oh, no, I don't got Twitch.
You got Twitch.
I don't need that.
But yeah, man, so it's lit now, man. So how nigga, we had a little hiatus.
How long was that? I think we started like last November-ish.
So like second. Or was it a little second? Nate been out of commission. How you feel?
Feel wonderful, exuberant.
Shit, welcome back. I'm sure you went through mad shit. Could we get a
They tried to kill me. I didn't. That's all I know.
what happened though? Like on a serious note, because you was like really you out of work still, right?
Yeah.
You was fucked up.
Yeah.
So like what? We could get the rundown?
My job tried to kill me. So I understand that. So I got hurt at work, and I'm recovering.
Still. So how long you out for?
I don't know yet. But waiting for somebody to come finish the job, so I'm chilling. Chilling until then. But we'll see. I'm not gonna milk it. I'm just gonna go back as soon as I can. Work's important to me.
Okay. So what about your health though?
You gonna die one day. You better get money while you alive.
So you're not gonna cherish your health? Like you say, you're gonna go back as soon as possible. You're not gonna make sure like you good before you go back?
Yeah, of course. But as soon as I'm good, I'm gonna go back.
What happened though?
I fell at work. But also, my legal team told me they did not really express that in any place.
Okay.
But yeah, I got hurt at work. I'm doing okay. I'm gonna be great one day.
So like let's get out of the specifics about it. But as far as you dealing with it,
Well,
mentally it has to be like a drastic change, right?
Well, I'm a starter, man. I'm a coach that play on the. I play on the team I'm coaching, so it's tough to be sitting in the back, kind of feeling like you just wasting space. So I've been looking for outlets, but I've been chilling. I've been really being a bum. That shit's kind of live.
What you been doing in your time? Like learning a new skill and shit?
I've been thinking hard, analyzing stuff. I don't really have any books. I didn't have any books. I didn't have nowhere to go. I really couldn't walk nowhere. So I just used the library in my head and the internet and just sat down with myself.
You took a look at my little library. I'm building it.
Becoming one with you. That's the book.
I only got 4 right now. I only got 4.
This is a start.
I'm saying.
Better than 3.
That's some good books too. The Da Vinci Code, you read that?
Seen the movie? It got kind of like that Matrix thing. Like I watched it and then
The book's always better, man. When your mind's eye gets to decide what the things look like, it always looks better.
Okay.
Harry Potter up there.
I don't really read books though. Like,
I've been at home getting unsharpened.
What that mean?
I thrive on bouncing off the world, and me just being in the house is just me being in the house.
Bouncing off the world.
Yeah. Like, metal sharpens metal, steel sharpens steel.
So you need to be out in the field. You need to communicate with people.
Yeah.
So that means you've been feeling like fucked up now.
Yeah, and I've been on drugs. I've been on drugs.
What you
That's
mean?
been dulling me. All the drugs they give
Oh, like the medical shit.
Okay.
So
Medical
that shit
shit.
is fucking
Prescribed drugs.
Yeah, but don't mean they good for you. But I've been becoming one with self, making big decisions in my head before I make it in real life.
Okay. Anything that's paying off?
No. As well as simulation tell. outside the house. Just like my third like supervised outside thing. I felt like I was in jail, and I specifically kind of sectioned myself off from everybody to feel like I'm figuring it out on my own. So even if you was there to help, I would probably deny the help and try to get it together.
Oh, well, why do you think that?
Because you never know, you might be out on your ass by yourself. You don't really want to rely on nobody's help as a man. It feels like I'm not gonna ask for help. You know what I mean? I'm definitely not gonna ask for help for somebody who's gonna send it back to me later date. Like, I remember when I helped you. So,
Who would do that though?
huh?
Who would do that?
Anybody could do that to you. That's like a female thing, but
People ask for help would generally be people that you feel like was,
I don't be asking for help though.
But you should need help. You should ask for help.
Yeah, but you should always just, it's something that comes from figuring things out on your own. Critical thinking. I mean, if you didn't have to stress about what you had to do, would you do it? You know what I'm saying? So as soon as the stress is alleviated from me, I feel like I don't have to do much. So I'd rather feel like I gotta do everything. And then everything I don't gotta do while I'm doing it is gonna be like 1,000 pounds off my shoulders.
But nobody's going through this by yourself.
Uh-huh.
You gotta go through this by
Until you is. And then you won't know what to do. You be out there looking for everybody to help you.
Mike said what happened when he said, "Wait, what?"
Mike
Nigga tried to kill me.
yo, you didn't even try hiding it no more.
Nah, chill.
But I'm alive, man. I'm alive, man.
Church, good to see you, man.
Alright,
That's through.
But so when you say, you said you wouldn't take help from people, but you at the crib, right?
Yeah.
You at the crib.
Mhm.
So like these are kind of like the closest people to you.
Yeah, but even that is like, I could probably get your food brought to you in your bed and stuff like that. But that's reverse of what I need. I don't need to lay down. I need to move around, so I don't be fucked up. So somebody trying to help you can still hurt you. You know what I mean? Somebody overdoing the help shit and you accepting it and just sitting there. And like I said, if my situation personally, if I just sat down and allowed myself to be fed in the bed or fucking helped to the shower or every time, when would I figure out how to do it on my own? And that's just regular shit you got to do on your own. So let's get to it. You can't sit in your situation, especially if you want to get out of it.
I guess. I'm not rolling though, because when you need help, then you need help.
Word.
Shit, you can't. If you could do it, then you do it. If you can't do it, then you need the help.
Yeah, how you know if you can't do it?
Well, you can try. Like if you can't get
That's
up,
what I'm talking about. Try.
You try, yeah. But once you try, you figure out, damn, I probably need some help. Then you ask for help. Yeah, do that. Yeah, yeah. All right. So basically, if you don't need the help,
How do you know though? You get niggas just be running around asking for help. There be motherfuckers with dollars in their pocket asking for $1. You know what I'm saying?
It's shit.
So I don't know.
Nigga crazy. That nigga.
On some man shit, I just I don't know. And I don't even know when I became like that because I'm definitely a bum. I like bum shit. I prefer to do bum shit, but
What?
some stuff I like to move around.
Nigga said I'm a bum. I prefer to do bum shit.
But one day I woke up and I had to be at work. I had to provide, and it's just been like that.
it's it's the mud.
It's the first time I had to sit down behind it. So now I'm just sitting
But
down.
while you working, you building these people up around you, right?
At work?
No, like your immediate people.
Yeah.
So like you building them up. So for the times come when you need the help, that is easier for you, right?
Yeah, but I mean, there's still a lot of time in that. These niggas don't just evolve overnight. You know what I mean? You can't have your kids can't just do for you. They'll try, but then you also your kids should also see you doing what you're supposed to do. I really feel weird about being laid up with my kids walking around me trying to figure out what's wrong with dad. That's weird as fuck.
I'm not real. I'm not fit. I'm not real. If you hurt or can't do nothing, then you hurt and can't do
You need to go figure it out in secret like a man. Or you need to find a confidant.
In secret.
Let's say for an hypothetical,
Bro, you
So if you was a female though,
nigga, why?
my fault. Nah, but so you saying like because you a man, you like this is why you have this.
Yeah, so if I ever see a nigga asking for money on the side of the road, it's a no. You're a man. You know what I mean? You can go figure it out. A woman could ask. You know what I'm saying? As a man, you can't be running around asking everybody, man. That's a naive approach at life.
Just know off the rip, because they might got a story too.
Yeah, see, I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Okay.
You need to be able to handle your own business. If you can't survive, maybe you shouldn't be here.
A little harsh. A little harsh. I get it to a man. A man supposed to be a man, the provider, be inherently, providers and protectors. But sometimes everybody need help. Fucking homeless nigga on the side asking for that dollar might need that dollar.
Okay. And where he fucked it up along the way that he couldn't get that dollar from somebody who loved him without asking.
Where he fucked it up is where he fucked it up.
Alright, so
But that don't make him less fucked. That don't make his situation less fucked up.
To me, it doesn't matter to me. Everything outside of me is outside of me. So I know how you get that. I know you burn bridges and get to that spot. I'm chilling. I don't really violate the ones that I love, and if I did, I did, and that's a problem for them. But for me, I mean, I got to make sure that the people closest to me is straight, and they could try to do the same thing for me. But I'm just like a nigga asked me, "Oh, what do you want for your birthday?" It's gonna be like, "I'm good." If we share bills, if we share meals, I don't need celebrations. You know what I mean? Just bring it back to the table.
Strictly business with it.
Yes, so.
Your outlook is.
So you not fucking with that?
Nah. But that's your outlook is your outlook. But it's just so like
I have people in my corner that definitely reached out and looked out, and it's appreciated. But
Have you had people? That's the same time.
yeah, what's up with you?
Have you had people who didn't reach out and was making light of the situation?
So even in so I definitely got the dark humor in me. So in jest, it's definitely fine, and I definitely don't need you to come check up on me. But if you do, I mean, you can just feel the energy if your circle is in the right direction, anyways. If that's a positive or a negative, or when you can get in that space to do that. But yeah, I would definitely check in first. But beyond that, give a fuck. Say what you want to say. It'd be alright. I've earned it. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to not. You won't play. I get it. I can't be mad when I come in the house and the dog want to play. Every time I see him, I play. Now I got a little white on. Like I'm upset.
No, we'll get a little drink.
Oh, I can't. Good. But no, that's nice. But I just I wanna have not a lot of people to be able to be like, yeah, I remember we was fucked up and I helped you so much. Remember that? I don't want that.
you think that's a real.
Yeah.
You think that's
Yeah,
happening or will happen?
yeah.
Well, that is the thing when people try to like hold shit over you.
It's a thing, but you think that's the thing with you?
Yeah.
It's a two-person. It has to be two ways. You have to care that the person's going around doing it. That could just be a them thing.
Also, in the situation I'm in, I realized that I got pretty far from like the 0 point. I was like, damn, okay, I've really been doing something, and not being able to do nothing had really had me like, damn, I might be on to something.
What do you say?
That's something with that extra words in it.
Read that.
Oh God, yeah, he said he's saying I don't want no help because of past generations of niggas not caring and nobody caring about niggas.
Yeah, you sound like the generic man shouldn't ask for help. Man should just do for self. But
yeah, well, because I just don't want to deal with the extras behind it though. You can do whatever you want, and I wouldn't even tell my son to act like that. But I just the circles that I'm in and the people that I've dealt with, hey, I'm good. I don't want your help.
So you kind of looking at shit like worst case scenario, I can handle shit on my own.
But yeah, if it go bad, then I know how far I've been down and I can get back up. You've been getting help for so long, a lot of motherfuckers can't come back to
But some people genuinely want to help.
And I respect that and I appreciate it. And when I see it, I'll say it and I'll be mad appreciative. But some people don't. and even if it's just 1 or 2 people out of those, I'll fight through it. And I do have confidence in motherfuckers I fuck with that I'll definitely, if it ever got super grim, I'd ask. But
okay,
I'm not like can't wait to ask.
Nobody's can't wait. Well, nobody.
Yo, I need $100. I'm not. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'd rather figure out what I need to figure out. Because some niggas is asking for that $100 because they want to do extras. Like, you can figure it out. But instead of figuring out, I can not to go to court and be like, yo, let me borrow $50. Nigga, you should be figuring that out. Because I also, that person's the same person who would probably feel like, damn, maybe I don't have to give them that $50 back so soon. You know what I mean? I'm going to be bound to that. Like, damn, I got to give it back to them ASAP. Some people who ask figured out that ask can get you that. But hunter-gatherer culture, you know what I'm saying?
What is that?
I'm going to go kill and eat. I'm going to go make it work. I'm not gardening. I'm not going to build relationships that I can lean on just because they're there to lean on. You know what I'm saying? The relationships I build aren't for leaning. They're for,
Nah, but you build relationships though. And through the merit of your character and the relationship that you have, that makes people want to help or people.
So I was injured though. So I'm injured. So I don't even feel like also super insane. I'm injured, so I feel like anybody can come try it as well.
But I tell
So then it's like now I'm asking for help. I'm not trying to meet you in the hallway, and you ask me if that's 36 bricks. You know what I'm saying? Just right there, that's that right there. Just to be friends right now doesn't mean we're gonna be friends later. And if I allow everybody in that space in me, it could be more destructive than I thought.
I say you need therapy.
I was thinking it. I didn't want to say
Yeah,
it.
everybody needs therapy, but I'm supposed to trust that stranger. Listen, I went to therapy right there.
It's help, bro.
It's like part of it.
You like on this real like alpha male type shit where you gotta do you sound like you gotta do everything by yourself, but it ain't supposed to be like that. That's an old like archaic view of it.
Okay, question. Because you have a lot of traditional
Correct.
content that you fuck with. So now this one you opposed to what?
Nah, because he's talking like I gotta do it all for self, or if I ask for help.
I'm gonna throw the mask on you before I throw it on myself. I gotta get right before I can get you right. So anybody who's under me needs to see me doing it the right way. Now, how I got there isn't probably gonna be the right way, but I'm gonna be able to give you the tools for me doing it the wrong way and the right way. It is like first generation shit, man. It wasn't nobody telling me how to do nothing. Wasn't nobody expressing nothing to me or explaining nothing. I had to figure it out on my own.
Freestyle, go through shit
Yeah.
yourself, but
Mad chaotic energy.
during you freestyling, going through shit yourself,
Yeah.
you figured out that it'd be better for me to go through shit by yourself.
Yeah. It's
That don't make sense.
it starts your hero arc when all that shit go bad for you.
That
It can't get no worse. And if it get worse, it can't get no worse than that. You heard?
so you don't think that you have a village. You don't think you curated a village of people that you fuck with that won't look at you like you just trying to hit a lick every time you ask for help with some shit.
Yeah, it's probably like a self thing. It's probably inside of me. But I'm self-aware enough to understand that. So I'm not in your face like, don't help me. I'll be like, thank you, I appreciate it, show you love and keep it moving. And go with my move. And then hopefully if you do want to help, it helps. And if you don't want to help, I'm already out here trying to figure it out. Because more often than not, those people are going to be successful at helping you. You need to help yourself.
Facts. I agree with that. Like you should be able to,
If you're not willing to help yourself, why the fuck would anybody want to help you?
Church.
Go lock in or something, whatever the fucking kids are saying.
Whatever the kids are
Hey, that was something, man. But
It's always something on the talent,
I
nigga.
don't always think everybody. You think everybody's
trying to get you.
attack you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tough too.
So that's an evil outlook on things.
I know.
So you to always kind of feel like on the defense.
Yeah, for sure. I understand that.
But you cool with that?
I don't know if I'm cool with it. I'm living with it. You got another way to do it? You do it.
This dude crazy.
Therapy.
Alright.
I agree with like a therapist is another person speaking from the outside point of view of what you should or shouldn't.
If I've talked to strangers before and kept it moving.
Well, sometimes they can drop gems on you and shit that could.
But it could come from anywhere.
Yeah, I drop gems.
You have with anybody you having conversations with. You talk to your mother, that shit could be therapy. You talk to your brother, you talk
to somebody who's been through something that's been similar to you. But also, your life is only yours, nigga. You the only one living the way you living, so.
It's supposed to be for a good time, not a long time.
Maybe. I mean.
No, it should be like that. Because we're not here for a long time. So, in the time that we is here, you shouldn't try to be on the defense all the time.
I'm here though.
So let me
Like, I
ask
need
you.
it here.
So since you've been having all this time to, you say you've been thinking and shit, right? So did it ever cross your mind, or did you ever get to the point where you start thinking like, damn, I could have been doing something else, like, or not doing something else, but as far as something you really wanted to do, like untapped potential, as far as like, dang, I think I would really could have did this shit if I really just did it, or this is what I really wanted.
Yeah, but that's like sports stuff. That's like, you go watch UFC and be like, damn, never. Someone to call me into the cage from the audience. guess I'm never gonna be an astronaut, but beyond that, nah. Fuck it. Niggas already old. It's about to be over, dude.
It's like, yo, now
What you talking about?
I'm asking because it's like,
Well, you on borrowed time?
Yeah.
You mean it's on borrowed time?
Niggas is old.
like you said,
Too old to.
Niggas can fit two 18-year-old lives in my leg. You know what I'm saying? What if you could die and come back? I would live to be 18 twice instead.
18.
Like, fuck it.
when really should remember? Because you niggas be 18, but you don't remember from you was zero.
Nah. I got attacked by geese at a fair. And I won a race. I think I was 3.
You want to
You remember?
Yeah.
What? What? You shooting a shot?
Yeah, the racing shit's over for me. I'm pretty sure I can still wrestle and punch though.
I won't want to punch by yourself.
But yeah, it was early. The geese attacked me. I threw the food.
Right?
Oh my god!
You're gonna work ponds and shit.
And I won a little trike, a little 3-wheeler. It's still in my family. It's my family legacy. It's our first win. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga still got the trophy. The
No.
medal and shit.
But
Wait, what's the earliest you remember? 3? You remember he's not that good. You don't really remember shit. I have to think about sharing this shit. Like, oh.
I remember mad 2 plot points, but everything else around it would be fuzzy. But I remember when I think I was like 5. Niggas had like gym class or 6, and this nigga was playing duck duck goose, and the nigga was running around, but he was pumping his arms, and I realized, yeah, that's probably how you run fast.
He was pumping it up.
You gotta pump your arms.
But niggas just
Hey,
well,
what's doing your arms?
like
Like literally.
when you running.
You know,
Like, that's how you.
Right, but so I'm saying first memory, I'm 6. Yeah, but so niggas playing duck duck goose, you tap a nigga and run. So what's your first thing you do when you get up to try to catch a nigga? You just reach.
Okay.
This nigga would get up and just start. like damn, that's how you run. You know what I'm saying? And forever, that's in my mind, that was it. But it's stuff like that I remember randomly. But it's like, do I remember the nigga? No. Do I remember the school? No. I remember the gym. I remember the smell of the gym, and I remember the stairwell. Yeah, I have a good memory, but I also think I'd be lying to myself sometimes. The brain tricky like that.
how much of the brain you think you should really tap into?
I don't know how that works.
My boy,
They say
look
like
at
half or 30%.
he using 3% of his brain.
Yeah, they say that, but I don't really know how they.
How they know?
Yeah.
That's like the space shit, right? Oh, I'm gonna wait till Willie get on the side and get on. Conspiracy theory crazy.
I'm with all that though.
So what you mean? Flat Earth?
Well, conspiracy theory.
Yeah, if you believe one, you gotta believe them all.
Flat Earth?
Yeah.
So
So
you-
along with JFK getting assassinated by the nigga on the grassy knoll. I like flat Earth. I like
Flat Earth.
North Pole, South Pole actually being holes, and this is a hollow Earth theory with giants.
Found a new ocean under the ocean. And you know what?
It's
What you mean 70?
The ocean.
bro. They haven't even
Nah, but he counted.
trench.
So you know how like they say it was like the ocean or it was like the water,
Weather
then
weapons.
the core or mantle, then core type shit.
Nigga told me
The layers of earth.
Time out. Can I just give you one about the core? Isn't it weird that the deeper you go in water, the colder it gets? Shouldn't it get warmer?
Why you say that?
Oh, the core.
The core's molten lava. Why would it get colder the further you go in there?
The core is molten. Who said that?
That's what the diagrams
Not the
mean.
core. Like the earth, the core.
The mantle, under the mantle, the core.
Is
Supposed to be like lava. That's why whenever a volcano erupts,
it's coming from the. Oh, I thought that was just some.
I don't know. There might be like pockets of that, but why is it when you get to the bottom of the ocean, it's dumb cold? There wouldn't be any residual heat from the volcanoes or anything, man.
Okay.
But whatever, I don't know. But like I said, if you believe one, you gotta believe them all. So if you ask me about conspiracy theories, yeah, and I'll defend them. Who cares? With it.
They all connect.
Yeah, it's all connected, bro.
Johnson, big conspiracy theory guy. Like, what do you think of 9/11? You thought that was planned and shit?
I'm sure it was planned. I don't know who it was planned by.
Them
Yeah.
niggas freestyle.
I don't think they just was like, we gonna
Yo, it's September. Y'all niggas trying to go to
What's up?
take a play real quick. Nice.
Oh,
Alright.
I'm not gonna talk about anything and argue anything. You know what I'm saying?
No, Israel. We ain't gonna. I'm gonna let y'all niggas get a couple of weeks of the Israel.
You still on that?
No, that's like, man,
They want to blow it up.
they about to blow it up.
Everything.
They still doing that over
I'm gonna give y'all like 2 weeks.
there? My shit, you still on?
2 weeks. 2 weeks we can
You know what? I'm trying to
We're gonna revisit that. We're gonna really.
I want to just girl shit that you
Let me ask you something though. So, Corey, because you like, I feel like this your bag. So, I was having a conversation, and I ain't gonna say his name. I'm gonna let him come up here and say his name, whatever. But I was having a conversation, and the nigga had said how his wife went out, and she went out, and I guess she kind of slept out like overnight. Actually, I knew that was your bag, so now I'm asking. But he was like regular with it. He, oh no, you know. But I feel like once the trust is there, do it really matter? Like, wouldn't you rather her sleep somewhere safe as opposed to
She went to like a club or something and slept up. Like,
Well,
what's the whole?
I don't know. I'm trying to think, bro.
Bro, she don't answer the phone. She's sucking dick.
Wait,
If I go on the phone,
no, I'm saying.
she's sucking dick. It's enough time to suck a dick.
Wait, question. Nah, because I wasn't opposed to it. I'm like, you know what? I'm so look. If
But you telling half the story though. She went to like her girlfriend.
no, they went
That was a
out.
lie.
They went. I don't know. I think maybe she slept at her girl. I don't know. But I'm saying she
Nah, bitch, you
she
better,
spoke to her husband.
bitch, you better
She
die
said, yo,
and try to get here.
We're going out. We're having a girls' night. We're going out.
I'll send you the Uber.
So now,
I'm pulling up.
I'll
after
send
that,
you the Uber. I'll pick you up.
you pulling up.
I'm gonna pick her up.
Or you dying behind me, bitch. Get in the car and pull up.
Oh yeah, no.
You pulling up.
Yeah, I'm pulling up to pick her up.
Yeah. If you care so much.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, and if she act like she has to call you to see if you care so much, then she's playing.
Wait, what?
Maybe like, well, why didn't you say you could come pick me up? Why didn't you ask?
So wait, they went on a girls' night and then she stayed out.
She went out. And she stayed out. Like, you know what I'm saying? She just like came in the morning type.
Lit.
I'm saying, oh, you not fuck with that?
There's no way.
Hey.
Oh, fuck.
Nah, I would say.
And that's honestly, maybe like over. It got to be planned ahead of time.
Like
They
playing
went
that
to
she
New
stayed
York.
out overnight?
Yeah, I go on. We go on New York, party up there. We gonna get a hotel and all right.
I'm not in my.
Because what?
You not need to go out. Didn't tell me I'm staying out from. Oh, yeah.
Well, is it mutual? The feelings mutual?
It gotta be.
Can you go? Can that person go out?
You gotta.
So I'm saying this. You don't think it's enough trust where you should be able to go out and you know what?
It's my bag.
Yeah, I'm fucked up, man. I'm about to just sleep on shake couch or something.
Yeah. I think it can be like that, but that's the communication you gotta have, and it can't be like I freestyled it, like and I just showed up in the morning because.
No. I'm not saying that happened. I'm not saying like he was calling her, she wasn't. I'm not saying that. But she went out, and then when I spoke to him, it was the following day. He was like, "Oh yeah, no, she should be coming in," and you know what I'm saying? It was some shit like that. But he spoke to her like, "Oh no, she stayed out." Type shit.
Hey man, if that's the communication they have.
Nah, word. It definitely gotta be because it gotta be a lot of details that I guess you're missing out on that I don't know of that.
I don't know. I'm salty too. I might.
It gotta be a
just not
friend that I
when
know.
she get there.
You ain't just freestyling that. Yeah, I went out 2 drums staying at so and so house. Yeah.
All right, straight. I'll come get you.
Yeah, well, facts.
Yeah, I got you. I didn't drink at all. I mean,
So what's the? I'm all
You're on this truck.
Women are different than men. You can get drunk, right, and fall asleep in the front yard, and niggas, listen, niggas are next dig in your pocket. Nigga, your bitch fall asleep drunk on the front porch. Somebody's gonna dig in her pockets. You know what I'm saying?
This nigga's good.
You can protect yourself. I can protect myself a lot better. I'm less vulnerable. You should already know if your relationship is like that, where your woman thinks that I gotta man up. That's not how it works for women. Though. I'm not trying to hear that. She need to just bring her ass home. I'll pay for the Uber, and then we can talk about it after.
Oh.
Unless you're like, yeah, we're going to New York. It's gonna be too tough to drive home. I guess I'll have to get over and figure
Yeah, that
it
gotta
out.
be a step.
But if you're going to party next town over, first of all, why you going to party? Second of all, it's like,
How come so you can't even party now?
well, I think we should have things we do mutually. You know what I'm saying? Especially if I'm not a party person. Now I'm not a party person, and you just strictly like to party. We probably shouldn't be doing this because then I'm just gonna be frustrated and probably more resentful and still allowing these things to happen. Because that's how it works.
Okay, so
Yeah, hold up, stay there. You don't care to party after that thing. She cares to party.
Mm-hmm.
You said y'all probably shouldn't be.
Yeah, yeah. I think in that so the going out, because if we talking about going out and coming back the next morning, that's only gonna happen in somebody's lifestyle that's like that.
Some young shit.
If we both two adults who want to read at night or play the game or watch movies, we probably not dying to go out and there's no
like this is
but there's no that issue is not even gonna come up. You know what I mean? It's not even gonna be an issue if you stay out. Because what are you staying out at your mom's house? You going to your sister's house? That's straight because I know you're not no
okay,
blood
so that's valid.
Yeah,
So somebody can stay out at their sister's or family member's house?
Yeah.
that sounds like a safe spot.
Okay, so like what if the friend isn't just a friend, it's a cousin? That's cool?
Well, so is it just a friend that they're calling cousin? Because then there's red flags for those things.
Nah, if it's a cousin. But that's valid.
But I feel like it turns on who it is.
It's just like people watching my kids. If you want to be around my bitch, I want to meet you too. You know what I'm saying? You around my kids, I need to meet you and understand who you are, just so I know what's up with you. I need to be able to make those, especially if you're the man, if you're the adult man, you're protecting things. I'm not gonna have you running around my crib acting weird because I don't know, because you got a weird cousin or something. Yeah, we going out every Friday. Well, that's not for me. I'm not into that.
Oh yeah, that'd be weak shit.
Yeah.
That's good.
Oh wow.
If you're going out, you do some birthday shit.
You got something you do consistently
Yeah, I play the game.
every week?
Yeah,
Play the game, I drink.
Okay.
I smoke.
So that is that a negotiable thing?
It can be. If it, especially if it's messing up your piece.
Okay. You? Negotiable?
What?
You playing the game?
Play the game.
Is that negotiable?
That's what I do.
If your wife says, yo, you play this game every week, that's not happening.
But so if that's the problem, it's weird to me because that's something that I'm doing directly in front of you, effectively in your area. I'm not even going anywhere. It's not like I gotta go somewhere to play the game. I come home to play the game. For you to have a good time, you need to be at a different location with different people. That's weird to me.
Weird.
Wait, so it's weird to enjoy partying?
I think if you're going to party, if you are the party, if everybody you're going to, if you're going to have a party at your family's residence and y'all just do that, that's a different thing than you going to, oh, I heard this bar is hot. Oh, I heard this spot is lit. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
What's wrong with that? I feel like there was a time and place for that when you're younger and for special occasions now that you're older. When I was younger, I was just trying to figure it out and see people. What you trying to do? Go out and see people?
Maybe your girl like to maybe they like to dance. You know?
Oh, okay.
So they
got classes for that.
Club, bar.
Nah, you don't have to do that though. You could dance in the crib while I'm playing the
They
game.
like to dance, they like music.
Okay, and I like music too, and I probably would like to see her dance.
And they like to drink.
And all those things as an adult you can have in the house. There's a social thing that comes with going to the club. It should, you love your bitch. You hate to be walking in the club and somebody tap her on the ass, right? All right, but now, I'm saying, but it's stuff like that you don't have to deal with if you and your girlfriend are going to get drunk at TGI Fridays. It ain't gonna be like that. Those situations is limited. You're going to a club where everybody, it's mad random people deciding whatever it's gonna be. Clubs get shot up. Nigga, I'm not into that. I'm
Let's talk
chilling.
about the club, because the club is kind of OD at this point. But like a bar or lounge type shit.
If you have a local bar and that's your thing, I can make it make sense for me to not even care.
So wait,
But you just going to whatever's lit is weird to me.
question.
You want to be seen.
You can be at a lounge, but then if they play like back that ass up, then it turns into a club for that song, right?
That's true.
So what's the difference? So the lounge is valid? I don't get it.
Because the club is like, that's what it is.
It's just weird, man. All the things that I figure that I want to do end up being like, if it's a social thing, it's a public social event. A club's not a public social event. It's an enclosed space that's kind of private, even though it is public. You know what I'm saying? If I wanna go do something weird, it's like walk around the fucking park. You know what I'm saying? And that's so public. It's like you gonna be able to come find me if you had to find me. To go find you at the club and make sure you're straight is crazy.
When Mitch said that he got love, like for the game where he just can't give it away. Like what? I don't. Well,
whatever you're talking about, whatever
well, I'm saying whatever it is.
Well, then that's your thing. Maybe
like the video game, the club, like whatever it is.
Find somebody who's willing to bend to those things, even if they don't like them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The club thing.
He said it, and then you kind of co-signed that. The game thing isn't a bendable thing. It's like, y'all nigga, I'm not doing that.
Well, I feel like it's so open. Like, you know where I'm at, you know what I'm doing.
You know where, like, if she going to a bar.
To a bar, yo. Every time I ever went out or went to the club or went to something like that, I was trying to see bitches.
So basically,
so if niggas got the intention for that.
So this all boils down to trust. This is a trust thing.
Question. Good. So now, I heard my boy Troy Ave. He said, disloyal people are those are gonna be the people who's like, yo, you shouldn't do this because they know what they would do in that situation.
Mm-hmm.
But if you know, bro, I'm going to enjoy myself. I'm not focusing on nobody else. Now I do get the possibility of you bumping into somebody who might pique your interest, whatever the case may be. But if you're not going there you can bump into somebody in Dunkin' Donuts.
I feel like women do that tricky thing where they act like you're what is that when you're uncomfortable with somebody else's shit when you're like you
like insecure?
Yeah, they play the insecure game, but it's almost like, yo, I am totally insecure with you going to a place where niggas are gonna actively be attracted to you and press you. Like, yeah, how did that make me like weird? Because I'm insecure in that. I've seen what it looks like outside. I've done things outside.
Yeah.
So it's like, you trust your bitch. I've known mad bitches who had a nigga and was still fucking. Yeah, I don't. What does it matter?
Oh, okay.
It is a dirty game.
So it's like, and then it's like, I guess you don't find out until your 50th anniversary. Your wife fucked a nigga at the gas station. You know what I mean? You don't get to know that until it's too late, and then you're just living with it, I guess. Well, because the old adage is always going to be like, yo, on your best day, you can be the cutest nigga, the flyest nigga, have the most money in the world. Come outside, nobody will even look at you. Be the dirtiest, bummiest bitch in the world and step outside and be like, let me get some dick. And somebody gonna drop dick on you. And it doesn't even matter. So yeah, as a guy, if you're trying to be slick and be out there, you probably is slick, bro. Because if your bitch wanted to be slick back, it wouldn't take much. You know what I'm saying?
So you should just trust her though.
No.
Oh, you shouldn't trust her.
No, I think you need to trust people to be who they are, who they always is.
That's good. I agree with that.
So if you feel weird, basically be like, I have a.
You don't agree with what?
Trust people to be who they are, who they always is.
No, you're supposed to trust people to be who they are and who they always was. If they showed you something,
you don't need them to show you. Yeah.
Once somebody show you some shit, for you to try to be like, nah, they only did this, try to justify whatever the case is. That's trying to make it palatable for you.
I'm not gonna take bitches on.
Why not?
I don't know. Shay scolded me. Like rappers can do it, but I can't do it. Like, we're just talking about the invisible bitch, not like my mom or like my wife or nothing like that. We're just talking about like the bad women. But
are they all bad women?
Yeah. Nobody's bad, man. Sometimes people just do bad stuff.
Temptation.
Temptation? I don't know.
You probably do bad stuff though.
That's what I just said.
You do bad shit.
I said you do bad stuff. I just said that. I don't think that makes you a bad person because you did a bad thing. But in a situation you could have been.
Yeah, you done bad shit. What's the worst shit you did?
But some bad things is
What's the worst shit you did?
I guess levels to bad things, man. How much you can put up with or like stomach.
Yeah, so
Well,
you get some questions. I don't even know where you went with it. So, what's the like worst shit you've done?
No, we're not.
It's gotta be relationship, just in general.
Who'd you kill?
Nah.
Oh, don't say that.
What's the worst thing you've done? You took a couple dollars out your mother purse. Like what happened?
We don't did that.
I didn't go.
That spot.
I took money out of my grandmother's purse.
That's crazy.
My grandpa's wallet.
Vacation and she called me and she gave it to me. She was like next time just ask.
You probably little.
Well, yeah, I was little. I wanted to play the games and
With that stuff.
she gave me a roll recorder and was like, don't spoil shit.
Like when you older though, the baddest shit you can do is what?
Yeah.
You ain't answer.
When I was younger, I remember I knew this girl. I really liked her. I went to her door, knocked on her door. I think her mom answered. She brought her to the door. And you know those silly streamers, those poppers? I popped it in her face. But I didn't know that it was like an explosion. Bitch face was blue. The little streamers popped out and hit her in the face and they didn't unravel because her mother was like in the kitchen. But it smacked her in the head, so they ain't even unraveled. They were still rolled up in balls when they hit the ground and started unraveling. But that was a bad thing I've done. I felt bad after. She used to let me tongue kiss her. He did with her teeth closed. It was weird. We was kids.
Oh, her teeth.
I should just to tongue her out without teeth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Young. That's 13, 14.
Like 6, nigga.
Oh.
This nigga's like 40.
Isn't that 6?
Nigga, I had sex already by the time I was 14.
Shit.
14 is what? 8th grade?
No.
I don't remember the grade thing.
No.
That's when I was like 12.
Graduate at 17, 14, you wanted to freshman. Unless you wanted that late graduated like 18, 15.
I got a GED.
Me too. I stayed back 5 years.
So I think I was done when I was 17.
Yeah, it's interesting. So you was assaulting chicks at.
Assaulted?
Well, you said it was.
She wanted it. She just didn't know how to do it. I did. I had more time by myself. I watched a lot of TV.
But nah, as far as Shorty staying out overnight, that gotta be that's a joke.
That gotta be
That's 100%.
Because of that, that's a joke.
That's like how far was she?
So you don't trust?
Like the process.
So you don't trust your joint?
I trust everybody.
You don't trust your joint?
I don't trust nobody. Like 4 people.
So let me ask you, if you got drunk and stayed out at a friend's house the next morning,
It would be a problem that I could work my way through, but it's like it's whack because if I really had better intentions and took what I was taking seriously, I would have just called an Uber. I would have called her. I would have called somebody.
Nah, but wait a minute though.
hold on.
You gotta try harder. I guess it don't matter to
But
you.
so now, try harder for what's on to make it home.
We all been there.
Well, to communicate. Nah, I haven't.
You never got drunk and stayed at
This nigga, the first time I met this nigga, right? Not even the first time I met
Nah.
The first time we hung out
Yeah.
outside of work, I met him at work. First time I met the nigga outside of work. Me, him, Beans, Denard, Terrell was probably there. This nigga gets OD drunk.
They challenged me.
OD, we supposed to go to a party.
They challenged me.
The nigga sits in the driver's side of the car,
They challenged me.
drunk, and then just let him move. We like, yo, just get in the, like, you know, I'm about to help you up, get in the passenger so we can go to this party. The nigga stayed there until the party was over. We couldn't even go to the party.
Bonded.
We ended up moving the nigga over to the passenger seat, bringing the nigga home, right? We drive this nigga home. We like, yo, Nate, we outside this shit, man. He live over there by Cedar Hill. Nigga, we get out the car, he like, yo, just leave me by the tree.
Yeah, I do that.
Like, it's a tree on the street. Like, out, like,
Just leave me, guys.
it's on the street. He like, yo, just leave me right here by the tree. You know, like, niggas, niggas bring this nigga drunk. I'm like, yo, I don't know if we could, like, knock on the door, tell your mother you drunk, and saying, because niggas is still under 21 at this point.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, bro, like, yo, it was like, you good? What niggas gonna do? He's like, yo, just leave me on the tree outside. Like, I'm like, yo, niggas not leaving you out here on the tree. That's crazy. I don't know if you were familiar with Cedar Hill, Queens, all that type of shit.
But I was home on the street.
Nigga, like, yo, just leave me by the tree. Boom. We bring this nigga up the stairs to this crib.
I'm tough like a man. Like,
Knock on the door. Boom, boom. I think his mother came or his sister. I think his mother came. And I think he ended up sitting in the hallway. But we knocked on the door. His mother, this nigga is sick. So when he tell you that, like, he never been there, the nigga told niggas to abandon him out.
How old was I? Like 17. I'm old as fuck, nigga. And I have so many more things at my grasp, whether it be Uber, whatever it is. It just doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? If that's your plan, you want to stay out all night, just say that. Then we can talk about it then. But instead,
in there though.
That's right.
So we all been there. So in my mind, I'm thinking you plan for it to be like this, and now you're gonna call and act like, oh no, everything's messed up. I gotta stay. That's weird. That's weirdo behavior. Who's really locked in like
we really do. Fell through the miles so many times.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
you're
but-
like just slow.
But I'm sure that
It's so ill. There's no, like, ill intent or anything.
Like just get in my fucking head.
So
sometimes I can see it. I can see it. But
I'm just try harder. I mean, if I got it, because I'm out here trying hard. Whether it be communication while out, whatever. I've tried hard multiple times. You know, that's like my thing. So when a motherfucker act like they can't communicate with me, it throw me off. So that is a communication here.
that. Be like, but
So if a nigga drunk, like you just gave the example.
We communicated previously. Like, oh, you're gonna be drinking. Yeah, we're gonna go have a drink. Okay, cool. Well, communicate with me.
Well, if you know somebody going out, that's what they're drinking.
I guess. Guess so.
all right, so I don't want to go too crazy to the left like I did. It is possible sometimes that girls get drunk too, and they don't get drunk like, oh, I'm gonna fuck, trying to fuck. Sometimes they get drunk.
No, I got drunk. How many times I listening about your crib?
No, I can't even
You
count.
literally done nothing.
No, that's straight, and it makes sense. But it's just like, I don't know, the shoes on the other foot, you automatically in the doghouse. So
Well, yeah, it does seem weird. Like you can get that heat inside your.
You wake up scared, like, wait, I know I'm not home. But if you ain't do nothing, like, you can call and have a conversation.
I mean, yeah,
But then the person will have to trust what you're saying. Like, if y'all niggas don't
Well, you have to trust shit, and it's a dirty game, boy.
yeah. So it is what it is.
with
When
y'all,
you get there, I guess you got to deal with it. But
y'all niggas ain't Jackson. Trust me.
nah, I'm not fucking
It's
with
a
it.
dirty game.
And I don't care how it makes me look or how it makes the situation look. You should have communicated something.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. You ain't supposed to care.
It's Ubers, it's Lyfts. I'd came. We would have figured it out. But now
If she call you like, yo, I'm at my sister's house, it's 2 a.m, I'm drunk. You gonna get up out the bed,
Yeah.
get the kids up, leave.
Well, yo, in my mind, it's so maybe not in that situation, but sometimes it's almost like the drunk you should want to be home in your bed, right? So you should really be requesting it. So now you're so juiced that you're trying to make it convenient for me is weird. You know what I'm saying? Now if you're drunk is helpful now, I'm not trusting it. No, I don't want you to wake the kids up.
No.
Now I'm like,
I'm saying to you logically, like, I'm speaking from somebody soberly.
yeah.
If somebody calls you, she might tell you like, "Yo, I'm
She
drunk."
wants me somewhere and was like, yo, we were drinking a little bit. I'm not trying to grab my big too.
No, that's that. She just call you and say, "Yo, I've been drinking. I'm over here." Like, just to let you know because.
Well, you say the same thing. She's like, all right, FaceTime me. Instantly FaceTime me.
Okay.
Okay.
If that's the security that you got.
So that's the issue. So now it's like, now I'm hot. Now it'd be hot. Now if I'm out there like, well then just FaceTime me.
And that's okay.
Now,
He's allowed to play.
so then how am I supposed to act? Now I don't want to. Now I'm like, oh,
So you FaceTime her and you see she's at her cousin's house or
Nah, that's a
something.
move. That could be a move.
yeah,
How many times we FaceTime from like
yeah.
I never
we
did
do
that.
but we live in
I never
reckless.
did.
But it's all a move,
Allegedly.
bro. Everything's a move. There's not a thing that's not a move.
Cause you could FaceTime somebody be doing the wildest
Yeah.
destructive shit.
Yo, cuz I'm gonna hit you back.
I can see both ways. But a lot of times it can be like just wild innocent type shit.
It is, but I just can't do that every weekend. We party.
Oh no, every weekend. No, that's
Every weekend, every time there's a free moment.
But you know,
And then
at our big age,
But
man,
then when you got an event you do, or like some like, oh, I'm gonna go play the game with the fellas. Now it's like, why? You never want to be here this.
it's the game.
You know what? Exactly. So it's like, all right. So now when I'm outside, I'm like, yo, I'm staying at Corey's house. What is it? Who knows?
That's
A
the game.
motherfucker can't get away.
Then you gotta turn your location on, and it's a dirty game. But you know, such is life.
So I don't know. But as far as popping up the next morning, like, I fell asleep. It's crazy money.
I don't want to say most times. A lot of times.
Was I calling you all night? Was I trying to pull up? Because if I was, then it is gonna be a problem when you show up in the morning.
It do depend on where it's at, like the who, the where, the when. All that shit is valid.
I'm with my slut friends. We just hanging out. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, see, like the who, the where, the when.
Oh, all right, babe.
Like, you going out with your sisters and shit. You're out of town, New York.
But they think they're so tricky. They be like, yeah, you're just being self-conscious.
Oh, that won't work.
They be like,
That'll work.
man.
Feel how you want to feel.
Or you can play tit for tat. Whatever.
Dirty game.
It's all fun.
You know what I mean? They go out that one week, then you out the next week.
Yeah.
You're not playing that game.
And what you really should have been, probably find a sit in the house and read a book, bitch. I mean, lady. Instead, you wanted to party girl like us.
But sometimes you know, there's nothing wrong with a good party. Like it's really not.
Or
Like I
like,
said, this big
you
old
just want to
age.
party with your girl, no?
Nah, cause I
don't wanna
I
be
got
the
kind of
first.
anxiety that makes me aggressive and mad when I'm in those big spaces. I don't like it. Unless it's like, the convention, there's mad shit to do. It don't
You know how
gotta
to say you.
but it's mad shit to do that you don't gotta do past 11 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
But
my one vice is that I like to shake my ass from 11 o'clock to 3 a.m. I'm good. I'm not dealing. I don't like that. I'm not into that. You can do anything. Yo, if you love dancing, why you don't take a class? You can do a class 2 times a week.
That's twice you said that. You serious about that?
Well, it doesn't make sense to be like, yo, I need to go out and dance. You mean you need to go outside publicly and get
Clubs
drunk?
be fun though.
Yeah, but it's like
Clubs are fun.
Facebook and Instagram, but in real life. You know what I'm saying? You just want to be seen. I don't need my Christmas pictures online. It doesn't matter to me. I don't need to go to the club to show motherfuckers my new dance moves or my new clothes. It doesn't matter to me. I don't care about those people. I don't know those people. They're not nothing to me. So for you to want to show out for people that we don't know always makes me feel weird. That's all it being.
That's a thing though. Like we ain't living in. This is the new type shit that.
Yeah, and I'm not jacking it.
So you don't fuck with the bro.
Well, I don't fuck with the clubs. It's like I'm also not gonna tell you we can't hold hands and walk through a fucking apple orchard. I can do that. That's something that I don't even like to do.
At 2 a.m. But 2 p.m. By
Yeah.
2 a.m. It's the club time.
I think 2 a.m. should be the time where we're either copulating or chilling.
Bit of a.
Yeah, a little bit straight. 2 a.m. should be when we're doing our own thing together privately or building while we're at the
Once in a while, 2, 3, 4 times a year, it's gonna be club time.
to go to what club to do what?
To throw some ass.
I guess. But now that's your lady putting her ass on public auction 4 times a year. It is. It is. You're in public, niggas could take videos. That's forever.
But you've been to the club before.
Barely. That's not my shit.
So it's never been your thing.
No.
Okay, so that's different.
But work that shit. Nigga lying.
So that's different then.
I've been here, I've done that, but I'm also like, I don't know, it's just
Cause in my 20s, nigga, I was in the club every Friday.
I hear you, but that's a certain kind of sheet. You know what I'm saying?
FaceTime is fine. Do that.
Whoa.
That's a different kind of sheet. You know what I'm saying?
I tried to answer that shit wasn't like wait from the off phone.
So you personally is not into club, so it's less about like a trust thing. You just
Bro,
not into it.
again,
He don't
It
value it. It's his preference.
Okay,
it's
that's what I'm saying.
it's
So it's different.
It's not
I'd be happier if it was like a local bar that you went to.
Yeah.
And Chilo, that's straight. You're going to a club where it's just random people. It's just not a way to network. You know what I'm saying? If you go to church every Sunday, I find that way more valuable. I don't even fuck with church like that. But if that's your thing and that's the community, well, exactly. But if that's a better vibe for me. You want to go dance and show love and show your outfit, do that shit on Sunday morning, my nigga. You over there Saturday night.
Club, there's really no malice intent. Like you don't know that, but there's no malice. It's a fucking club. They go to dance, drink.
No, there ain't no malice intent.
No malice intent
to the club.
So you don't gotta be
Like it's not edged in stone that it is. I could see how it could be.
Yeah, you can.
But yeah, I'm about to go to the club and do something. But that's
You don't gotta get hot inside every single time. You get. But no, I don't know. I guess it is. Each individually how they is their situation.
but I'm niggas.
But it all boils down to that two rush word, and that's it.
Just piece of art with the same thing over.
Just keep it.
That was always like that.
It changed. It was the jazz.
Yo, you going? The water report coming up.
I'm not. Corey, I'm about to drink this one. You put it in a cup?
No, well, no, that was my.
You going?
I don't know how I feel that morning.
Nah, Trump gonna win.
I think I'm rather easily.
He needs to.
He needs to.
Yeah.
Like rather easily.
You think Trump?
I think.
Oh, okay. Wow.
As a whole, I think that's true. He's a lot.
So you guys far right.
Nah,
I think he's gonna win.
I don't align with all the policies, but they only allow you to vote for two people, so. You know what I'm saying?
Vote for more people.
Yeah, but it's almost like it doesn't matter, and it's okay that it doesn't matter.
I don't think it matters. I don't think they changed our day-to-day life anyway. Like any presidents.
I think there's things that change subtly. I mean, you know what I mean? It costs like $2 to ride the bus, I heard. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Does it?
I don't know. I think so. But I remember shit was like under $1.
But that's inflation.
Yeah, that's the play. That's we used to $1. We used to get 4 fucking snacks. Let's go.
What?
Name so. Looking for
First, don't. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not fucking with it. No Kamala for me, bro.
You know that's her name was Kamala.
I don't care.
yeah, who cares?
Oh, Kamala's a wrestler, so
I respect that man.
her name is.
Nothing.
Nah, because that's like kind of like. I feel like intentionally.
She's a woman, especially shitty. But again, it's like you can't say women are shitty.
Why not?
It seems like you can't. Women are just as shitty as men, like you said. Motherfuckers show up at your house at 6 o'clock the next morning, and you gotta be like, "Oh, baby, you had a good time." It's crazy. It's crazy.
So
You bitch should have your PlayStation right on the front porch wet. acting like you fucked 1,000 bitches. Okay, man, whatever.
Nah, I don't. I think trust could be there. I don't have. I'm trying to think of Mariah. I think Mariah might have stayed up. Sometimes I don't have. I think there's trust there. I don't.
You gotta be.
Or I don't think it's like a deal breaker.
Is this like a PTSD type thing?
I'm just not.
That works for
No,
me.
that's.
I'm not really trustworthy.
That'll make sense.
I'm not really trustworthy. I'm working on it, but the way it works is like you know people. Like I say, you know people to be how they are and what they are, and not even on no cheating shit is a disrespect thing where it's almost like I'm gonna do this. Imagine if you did this. You know what I mean? Like I'll do it, but we're gonna talk about it differently when you do it.
So
that's
it's PTSD.
possible.
Okay. Because if not, then you can't just be like that, like hateful, like people.
Why do you think that that's hateful?
Like it was really like if Shirley really just went out, got too drunk, stayed at her friend,
Had
best friend.
No.
Your relationship nuts.
So your relationship is already trash. You're talking about trust. I feel like communication be the first thing. How do you build trust without communicating? How do you
say I'm staying at my friend's house or my cousin's house or my man's house or whatever because I'm drunk.
Yeah.
I'm drunk home.
So now she'd be mad. Be like, who else is over there? Now it feels like you can't ask follow-up questions because it's set in stone, right?
Follow-up questions. I mean, you always ask follow-up questions to your girl, wife, whatever.
They ain't got no figure though.
You better ask follow-up questions. They ain't got no figure.
He down a human too.
Cause I feel like that's the most lowest of hanging thing. You can't be ashamed or fearful.
So you say
partner or anything.
Well, see, so I guess that the trust thing is that not just communication thing.
Like you should be able to ask your partner anything. What do you mean? Like can't ask because of?
I'm just asking. I mean, so then the follow-up question.
So I think it's that, and then it's an argument now.
It's an argument now.
Well, she's still sleep over there. So then when she gets back to checks in the morning, and now it's like what? But it's also like people do the thing where they start the argument, so now the situation can be like that. So it's just like, yo, you know who you battling.
You start arguments before intentionally?
Absolutely.
For what?
To get outside.
The goal is to get outside.
Mm-hmm. I give it when I get back.
And you gotta understand how weird it is for somebody who don't do nothing. So now, somebody who don't do nothing, you gotta explain to them, oh, I'm gonna stay out all night. It's like, I couldn't even comprehend it. Stay out all night and do what? I'll be done at 12. Next. Everything I do in the daytime, whatever it is. So
that's you though. Like you made that real clear. You never even cared for it.
Yeah, exactly. So
we all clear for it.
Yeah. So now that the situation
What do you think we all?
As a whole. Like our 20s was your club.
I wasn't a club dude.
Yeah. Yeah. But
nigga, I went to the club so much, this nigga ended up getting a job at that shit. I was straight too.
I just prefer to be in the crib, man. I feel like that's okay too. Niggas might be like, yo, you're no fun, but everybody's fun is different.
So just because you prefer to be in the crib, that mean everybody else just prefer that?
So we're gonna get into weird math because I guess you'd be thinking it's a 50-50 situation, right? But it's like,
that's what percentage joint.
But what else is 50-50? Nothing else really is because it's maybe like bills 80-20. Responsibilities are different. So now it's like I don't want to go out and I don't appreciate it. And now I also feel like every time I was going out or went out, I was getting money. You going out to spend the money. You going out to not really do nothing but enjoy. If you're enjoying,
you usually buy them drinks though.
That's crazy. You see, but see, there you go. So it's situational, I guess, but everything is
boozy.
And what ask the percentage question what?
Like, let's say you buying a house or whatever, or you're getting a house, you want your partner, and then your partner makes more than you. Mm-hmm. Your partner makes more than you. How should the bills, like the mortgage, let's say the mortgage is $2,500. Mm-hmm. How much should you pay as opposed to your partner that makes more than you? Should y'all bust it down?
Or should it be 50-50? Because y'all both adults. 50-50. Or would it be percentage-wise?
We talking about trust, but trust means nothing without communication. Yeah. So again, it's another thing you communicate. You got to figure out what's going to be the best for y'all. Is it really y'all? Do y'all match up money and figure it out when y'all go on vacation? Do you pay for everything?
So look, question. So if you on vacation and let's say you're on vacation and you got $2,500 to spend on your vacation, pocket money, and your partner has $500 to spend. If you got to get a rental and a rental is $500, do y'all go $250?
If that's what you're contributing, if you got the $5 and that's what you bring in, put that and you put it all on that situation, then we working it out. It just depends on how we work it out. It doesn't matter what is spent. It's how we split it up and what the feelings are behind it. So if I got 25 and you got 500, as long as it's all going in the pot together, I wanted to be there with you.
So y'all got 3,000.
That's what it should be. But now I tell you this, it's mad weird because if the shoe's on the other foot and you're in the role in reverse, a woman's gonna act like. So I know a bunch of different people who have different personality traits where it's like they want to pay for their stuff, but there's some people who don't feel like that, who want to be wined and dined, and it doesn't matter if it's the 50th time or the first time, and don't really calculate anything. They just have the fun and keep it moving. But I swear all these people are kind of similar, whether it's I'm going out type of person. Those people all seem to be like locking in together.
You gotta be.
I do. Ask about me. Pause.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
That was crazy.
Okay, damn. All right.
But you know, I think you should pay what you think the value of something is. So if we're going out and I want you to be there, girl or guy, whatever it is, if you know just a homie nigga, and we going out and and I'm not gonna pop bottles in your face and tell you to drink water. I mean, we went out together. I got you. Yeah, we niggas can split whatever, but if that's your expectation, that's when it gets nasty. I hate that. I hate when somebody just expects something from you.
When they entitled.
Yeah. So my kids is like that. Like we'll go out to eat and they want an appetizer or anything. And I also realize that that's my fault because I made it for it to be like that for them.
So you don't think that's a good thing though? That's like teaching them.
No, it's a negative thing, but you don't want nobody to struggle through trying to how to figure that out because I'd already did that.
What you mean struggle through?
Well, because you don't know that the appetizers cost $7. You don't care. You just know we get this person, we get that.
Yeah.
I know they cost what they're gonna cost. I had to find out being a kid. Now I'm in a position where they don't have to find out. They might have to find out for a little while. Like, yo, this costs. They understand the concept of money, but don't understand the concept of it coming out of my pocket to pay for the things that you had.
Okay.
But there's adults that run around like that too. You know what I mean?
So hold on, but so like if you're accustomed to that lifestyle, like when I go out, I'm ordering the appetizer every time.
But I'm communicating. So even in them situations with other adults, I'll tell you, especially if I think I'm gonna be paying for something, I'm gonna talk to you about it. You know what I'm saying? If anything, we'll go in the restaurant and I'll give you a $20 bill. Like I handle it. And then the communication is that's you, do what you do. We can meet again later. Like if I'm going somewhere with you and you don't got it, I'm not gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna pay for your shit now, bro. You know what I mean? We're gonna make it smooth. For your kids, it's not so smooth. It's they're entitled. They're entitled to your money. They are. They're your kids.
But so you
you
see the positive in that.
The thing that burns me about kids is that so even though I've lived a struggle life, I've made it so that they don't necessarily live that same life. So then they don't value the things that I value ultimately. You know what I mean? Because they haven't had to try to figure it out where I had to figure it out. So I watch in like slight amazement, like, damn, I fucked up, but I did right. And it's just hard now.
They're gonna get the stuff that you want them to get.
Yeah.
So now it's like when you creating a player on a boxing game, if you give him all the speed, he can't have the power. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I've done too much for you, but I think it's a positive, but it's hard because I haven't got to see it break down to generations previous. Like, okay, that's how that works. Because they'd be like, if you're a billionaire now, it's only gonna take like 3 generations to fuck it up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you could try to pass the life lessons, you could try to teach, you could do whatever you want to do, but it's gonna end up how it's gonna end up. You could be like a dad that isn't there, and they could be LeBron James. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Or you could be fucking Peyton Manning. And Peyton Manning's pop was there the whole time, and that's why he's good. But all those things develop who you are.
Bro.
Give me more questions, Corey.
Alright, just what me and Shay were talking about before. How we feel about like, so you got a house worth, I don't know, just throwing out numbers, $250. Mm-hmm. So by the time all the kids is out and shit, and you don't need this big house no more for the extra room, the house worth $300. So do you sell the house and get and go on and live your married life, go on your glory years, your golden years with your wife or whatever?
Yeah, my mom don't want to sell the house.
Or do you pass it down to your kids for like the generation?
Oh no. I don't give a fuck about that. I will fuck around if me and my wife really on it like that. Like we get in an RV, we'll die somewhere strange. Let's drive around. When we can sell it for $300, we have an RV and spending money. Yep. I'll figure out little hobbies we like. It would be great. I'm with that. I'm with the last 20 years of my life riding around America in an RV, camper van.
No, but so you don't leave it to your kids?
No, the little niggas better figure it out. But that's where the struggle be. Like I said, they don't have all the scruples to deal because they haven't had the issues.
But they not supposed to struggle because you
right
to set them up.
You're right, but then they have less experience at the task that life takes because really bad shit happens and motherfuckers that hang up.
Yeah, but being the father, you being the man, you should want to be able to leave like a legacy.
Yeah. Yeah, it was all through words and time spent.
Okay.
That you shouldn't need money. Money not it.
You know money isn't.
No. Money's a part of it. But money's never been it.
Money's more 51 I'm getting to 49. One is more.
But they have so much money everywhere. But you don't know that if you're not trying to get it. If you get a state check, you're not thinking about it. It doesn't matter. They're just giving you a check. You're good to go. But you also don't strive outside of that. And the niggas be on food stamps and just utilize food stamps their whole life.
But so you don't think that you should leave your kids better than you was? Like you should leave.
Yeah, I did.
So with the house, back to where
But you gotta do that consistently. At some point, your kids need to figure some things out.
So
I was there when you were a baby. I was there when you were a teenager. I was there when you were a grown up. So now you need, in my last dime move needs to be to give you $300,000 of property. Why?
Because so you
It's too much. No, I want to go out.
like explain that like you got the house, you and your wife in your glory years, and you sell the house, or keep it for yourself or pass it down to your kids.
Yeah, we'll sell the house. We'll get an RV and we'll drive around and do
He says
little fun shit that we
the
want to
gems
do.
that he dropped to his kids during the years, it should be enough.
That should be enough. You could communicate with me. Shit, I guess you're willing to come out with me. I guess we're gonna see you at some point because we're driving around America. But for me to leave you a nest egg is crazy. You shouldn't be relying on that.
No, so nobody should rely on it, but
But there's motherfuckers running around like, yo, the Mendez brothers. The niggas thought they was gonna kill their parents.
I don't know that story.
Bro, there's tons of kids who kill their parents and try to get the whatchamacallit, the inheritance. Like motherfuckers wait for that.
But so if you have you have the logic that, well, I'm about to go out, let me just sell my house and then do what I want to do.
But how you do? To me, that's like some 60-year-old shit.
No, I'm saying I don't know what I would get into. That's what you would say?
Yeah. I would sell my house and go. Hopefully, me and my lady are excited about
Go to Dubai and live it up.
I meant just America, but yeah, whatever.
Not like you're gonna blow it basically.
No, we're gonna buy an RV and we're gonna drive around America and hang out.
But
Stop. No. Go ahead, man. I don't want to. Y'all was in the sun.
Well, so I don't just. Also, eventually, when I die, there'll be something there. But as for having like a piece of like
how? Like
have
life insurance or
life insurance,
Let
whatever it is.
me ask you something. So, when your mother was coming up 20 years old, 20-something years old, whatever the case may be, you think her life would have been easier if she had a residence that she could have stayed essentially not, well, rent free for sure, but like, it would have been easier for her.
She had that.
Do you agree that would have been easier for her?
She had that, but so she wouldn't be half the human being she is now. She didn't have to figure it out too.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is, because I want to walk you down this path, I don't want to jump. So do you feel like that would have been easier for her?
Probably.
If she had something where she could have stayed,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, but so we already got into the conversation and talking about like food stamps. Like, well, do you think that's gonna help you? It helps you somewhat, but it also keeps you at a space where you're not gonna go further out from that.
If you content with food stamps.
Exactly. So if you're content with just being able to absorb something from somebody else, I've already done you the misdeed of not teaching you what it's supposed to be like.
Okay, but you can name great people who came from food stamps.
Word. And they wanted more than that.
That's what I'm saying. So just you having the food, you benefiting from food stamps doesn't necessarily mean like this is now.
Nah. I'm not saying getting food stamps makes you lazy, but it's almost like a trick because you're getting to, suckle from the teat for free. Your goals aren't going to be so far flung. They're going to be shorter. You're not trying to be the president. They already got it figured out. I'm eating dinner every day straight. I don't need to work hard. Motherfuckers utilize that. Some people use it and do what they're supposed to do, and most people don't. Most people just sit and it's content. I remember when I was on what's the shit when you lose your job? What's that?
Unemployment.
Yeah, I was on unemployment, and it was straight. But it came a point where I was like, I gotta call them on Sunday, acting like it's a problem for them to give me money. That's the entitlement. There's like, where like you realize, man, you didn't even do anything. What does it even matter? You gotta call, sit on the phone for 10 minutes, and you acting like you can't do that. And I was like, damn, I got it fucked up. But some people don't. Some people just ride it out until you don't got shit.
So before I had stepped out, I was starting to ask about when you were saying your kid is entitled or whatever, building entitlement in your kid as far as like advertising and shit. You don't feel like that's also building like in a sense like taste. So now it's like
Yeah, there's something of value in it, but the immediate what I can see is just that they asking.
yeah, but
They asking. But there has to be a way to teach them that it just doesn't come like that. But you don't get to that until somebody else takes them and is like,
so now your daughter knows she goes out if she go out on a date and a nigga can't buy the appetite. Oh no, you're not my type of nigga.
possibly,
I can't fuck with it.
possibly.
It's like so like if a prince, right? Like a prince is gonna be raised in a certain way. A king is gonna instill like nigga this you can't accept nothing.
Yeah, you tip at the end of dinner type shit. You always whenever you get your silverware, make sure you get a napkin. Basic stuff. But some motherfuckers don't have it. It be there,
But you teaching it.
you're teaching it, but you're just everybody gotta figure out their own shit. It's just to what level they gotta figure it out. If nobody tells you gotta tip, do you tip? Or do you just do it because you want to?
Nobody tells you that.
Like if the pizza man comes to your house every week, your father never tips him. Your father never tips him. When you get older, what does it end up being like for you?
Yeah, you know
So it's like you go to the restaurant with your dad all the time. We order this, we order that. There's no math into it. Eventually they'll be like, oh shit, this is what it costs. Like the first time I took them to out eat and they were, not baby size. Oh shit, this meal went from $24 to $60.
Facts.
And it's like, damn, if you don't really realize that until you're doing it.
But you taught them that.
You didn't know no better. You just was taking your kids to eat.
You didn't know no better?
Yeah.
Okay, so now that you do know, now you see the difference.
Well, it can clear up a lot of resentment. Your mother telling you we don't got enough of that. You know what I'm saying?
Or
Where your McDonald's money at?
Yeah, shit like that. Where you're like, well, she's being a bitch.
this nigga.
And then you realize, oh, that shit costs $12. There's 3 of us. Oh shit.
Or you could use this to now implement what you want to implement on top of what you got out of it.
Yeah, but I didn't get things that I wanted. So now when they go out and they ask, I'm saying yes because I wanted that.
So now that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So like, all right, cool. They want this, and this. I don't want to say that, but now you want to get them whatever the fuck they is they want to get. But now that you see a new problem, you like, all right, now I see like these niggas don't understand the concept of the math and blah blah blah. So now you could work them on a system, allowance. All right, this is how much money you got. This is so now we go out. Oh, this is this much. How much money do you have? How much did you save?
You're right, but that's more responsibility for you. I mean,
You don't want to do this shit.
no, I'm with it, but it's weird. It's weird when you're giving somebody autonomy. Like when I took my son to the gas station, I tried to get.
What's autonomy?
They're allowed to do their own thing. Like they work autonomously. They work they just do the thing. They just drive. Like never they do that. Like I mean.
They said they just do the thing.
They just do that. Like you get up, you put your watch on, it's automatic. Or
Okay.
we can break down the words in Latin and get there, I'm sure.
All right.
Autonomous, automatically. But
So it's like kind of no. All right.
so I took my son to the gas station. I put gas in the car. I can't remember why he had to go in the store or why I had to go to the store. Maybe I told him, I just had to pay for the gas. He paid for the gas, right? And then the nigga come out his pocket and go to buy some. I dubbed him. I said, bro, what are you doing? We're not buying nothing from here. I felt bad after that. I was like, I guess but it's like, I don't
He had
remember.
his own money.
Yeah. But I was like, I don't remember him just being able to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he could just do that now, and it's weird, because you're like, I don't want him to make a mistake and buy some shit he shouldn't buy, but it's like, I guess that's just what it is. You gotta hope he's gonna do what he's supposed to do or do the right thing, and not go in there and drop $40 on, like, licorice or something weird. So, it's weird to have
A
them.
kid gotta go through them shits though. He gotta go through. Everybody done got beat on the bus by the bottom top nigga. Niggas did that.
No, I didn't. I've seen it, but I've never got
You
it.
know, but
Well, so that's another thing that you think is a negative, where I just don't trust anybody. So where you got beat for that, I was looking at you like suckers. I didn't like how this nigga looked when he got on the bus.
Facts.
So, but everybody's different.
It's like a real cold way to go through life. Just at the corner. You don't trust anybody.
You didn't fuck with Stone Cold, clearly.
I was born with Triple H guy.
I doubt it, but yeah.
I was gonna say Rock.
Crash Holly. This is a Crash Holly guy right here.
Crash Holly was good.
Yeah, he was, but he just did the one thing.
Nigga sick.
This nigga be the cerebral assassin. Can't imagine it. Can't imagine it.
So when you sell the house for $300, how much do you give your kids? You got 2 kids.
Why the fuck would you give them anything?
Why wouldn't you?
Because they're still gonna want to interact with me and still be asking. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you mean? We'll buy the house. Hey, come to dinner. Come to dinner.
So let's say we get cash after that.
When you had a boyfriend when you were 18, Scarlett, and now I take you both to dinner. Like, do I count those things? Like, when's the last time you took me and your mom to dinner? Like, please. I don't need to.
You ain't asked to be here. You brought him here.
Okay, you lucked up. There was a lot of you. Could have been any.
So we should take care of it. You don't think so?
I think you should have been doing that the whole time, though. There should be a point where your children are resilient enough to decide, I don't need to ask mom and dad for that. I'm willing to do it myself.
Team, thanks back to my original question.
Go again, the thing is a personality thing where you assume something should be given to you, and I assume you should be trying to get
So
it.
let me ask you this. So remember when this nigga what's the nigga? Breakfast Club nigga.
Charlie May or
DJ Envy. He was going back and forth with Dame. And the nigga's like, yo, what if your kids aren't as strong as you, or your kids aren't as strong as you?
They're not gonna be. It was tested through hard times.
So okay, but then we see LeBron James. So if his father's in her,
But that's the start.
that's not the start.
He has his own personal trauma from not having his father in his life that propelled
But
him.
that's not the start though, because he got a father and his father got a father.
Okay.
So now if you ask his father's father, what if your kids or your kids ain't as strong as you? You can't say, well, that's the start, nigga, because we talking to 2 generations before.
So I feel like I'm the start for mine. There's people before me, but this is the one that matters. It's like this. So Corey's worried about the house, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you need to get the $300,000 house, but sometimes it's just like it's this area you have, and then the next generation keeps this and adds to that one. You know what I mean? And they add another part to the building. It could be like that, but that's not how people give it up. By the time you get to the 4th generation, what are they trying to do? Sell this $300,000 house.
somebody gonna sell it.
But that's what I'm saying.
Somebody, eventually.
All right, so let it be you.
And they should that's what I know, that's kind of rusty.
So look though, hold on.
You can help where you want to help.
Hold on. So then, I'm fine with that logic though, but then how could you then look at Menendez brothers and then feel like these niggas grind or they try to just look out for themselves? Because that's what you're doing.
Well, so it also has a bigger twist now because they're talking about how they were getting molested.
murder, bro.
They were talking about getting molested too.
What?
Menendez brothers?
Yeah, they murdered their parents.
Well, their father was raping them or some shit.
Well, that's what they say now. Well, that's a big thing currently. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not a thing that people were talking about. But niggas killed somebody, bro. They killed their parents. And then they acted like they were hurt from it. I mean, like,
Yeah, that's a
They act like they are they in jail now though, right?
Yeah. But it's
So
like,
acting it.
but it's also like a public thing where it's like, oh, 2 white boys, they're misunderstood. There's
Some
some.
black niggas that should be under the rug.
I don't even think they would have done the police work to try to figure out what happened to them niggas. I think they would have killed them before they arrested them. They were monsters. They killed the nigga, the DC sniper.
Black dude.
They killed him.
Did they?
I don't think
No,
they.
they're both on
The young boy
yeah,
free.
bro. Oh, is
No, the young. But did they put John Lee Malva? They put that nigga on. I think he had the death sentence.
the Browns came along.
What?
Still fuck with them Dolphins.
Yeah, I'm alive, man. I'm just chilling now.
They kill.
I'm alive, man.
Sure.
Yeah, that was 20 years ago.
Muhammad and Lee Boy Malvo. They was related?
Nah. Oh, maybe.
Muhammad and Lee Boy Malvo
That was his son.
were suspected in a series of shootings in the District of Columbia, Virginia.
Yeah, was put to death by lethal injection in 2009.
Muhammad was
Strip fast.
15 years ago.
They got him out of here for 7 years.
what's wrong with that?
Yo, that's nigga. They
Come to death row for like 20
yeah, he be on death row forever. But that nigga was just shooting people so terrible. What?
Brown game looking.
It's only 117.
Yeah, the game started at 1.
Yeah, I want to keep it focused though. Niggas ain't got nobody, bro. They got the Sean Watson, they gonna lose.
Yeah, I'm alive, man. Well,
Good.
said I wasn't gonna be able to walk again. I walk.
Did they say that though?
Nah, but they definitely more than a possibility.
Yeah, oh, you walk real good. I didn't expect you to walk.
You said you did what?
He said he liked my walk. He said I do it real good. Pause.
Yeah, niggas good shit.
But I mean, we here, son. I thought about it. I was like, fuck, if I just died right now, it'd be straight.
If you just
Yeah, I feel like this shit, it'd be straight. I didn't know it was gonna be this easy.
You ain't say that.
No, I didn't say it out loud.
you wasn't thinking about your
You
kids.
said that to yourself.
Yeah, I thought about everything. Yo, right before they put me to sleep, I only went to sleep one time before.
When the nigga choked you.
Nah, that happened 2 times. That happened 2 times. But I think I could have made it out of those if I had the intelligence that I have now. But I was a kid.
You want to fight back?
But nah, one time I was just get on my back. It was just the first move we did. I was like, damn, I'm God. And just woke up. That was trash. But I had a surgery before, and I tried to fight and stay up. Shit went bad.
That never works.
Yo, so they did it this time. I don't know. I never been more immobile. I mean, second day I was up walking around. They was acting like I shouldn't be doing that. But I don't know. Shit should have been worse. I'm not really done. It still could be worse, but I'll figure it out.
Good.
But I'm ready for whatever. However it go. I didn't choose to be here. So I blame my mother.
Nobody chooses.
Oh, see.
I blame my mother.
Nobody chooses to be here. So when you are here, you should take care of who the people you bring in here at the very least.
Do you care about your grandkids?
Yeah, but what does that matter?
Let me ask you that.
Does that matter?
What is that? What is your $300,000 going to do? You should be able to enjoy it, bro. I also took 30 years out of my life to make sure she was straight. So now I'm 80 years old, still trying to figure out how to help you. No, nigga, we should be at the point where you're not thinking about the house that I sold. You're like, damn, I'm glad they're able to go out and do what they want to do now.
But you would break them off something.
But the break off thing is weird. If you're asking, yeah.
So you don't believe in generational wealth?
But that so
No, you
if
can
had
take
to-
it with you when you go.
And that's why you have a will and testament. That's why you give it back to the people immediately you want to give it back to. But why would I give it to you while I'm still alive?
No. I'm saying generational wealth.
So it doesn't just have to be you buy a house and that's how you gain generational wealth.
No, but that's a part
It
of it.
depends on what you're doing with your life before that. If
Assets.
you own a business,
Assets.
so now I'm in retirement age. I'm not gonna sell the business, I'm not gonna sell everything and then be out.
Well, let's say you didn't own the business.
But hold on, wait, question. But let's say, because usually black people at this point, they don't have a bunch of assets. So the main asset that they do have is a house. So then if your main asset that you have, you're gonna cash out and then what?
Potentially.
Blow it and
But you saying blow it, but like
that's what I'm asking. I don't know what are you saying? Like,
buying. So I'm just using this as an example. So maybe not somebody want to do, but you buy an RV, you ride around the beach.
you want to bleeding.
But it's like it could be a thing. That could be a cool 20 years for you.
And I'm not saying that's a bad thing.
$300,000. We're even using a price point that maybe doesn't matter. But if your house is whatever it costs, you're using that to still survive. Nobody else is providing for you. At some point, you gotta cut the cord. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm willing to help you, but I'm not willing to hurt myself to help you. That's
At 75?
at 75, you should be still giving your son an allowance.
No, at 75, I'm not gonna go to Dubai and ride camels.
Well, so
for my
either, but I might have a thing that I like to do. I might like I love train sets, and that's but whatever it is, you should be able to do that.
No. That's I do agree. You should be able to do whatever it is.
Maybe you shouldn't blow everything on it, but
I do think, as far as if you want to start the process of generational wealth, not saying that you're the one who's going to be the main, flagpole for it for your family, but if you want to start the kickstart, you can't just. I mean, me personally, I wouldn't think you just go, well, I have the biggest asset I have. I'm going to liquidate it.
so that's not the intention. I don't think that it's the greatest idea, but just saying generational wealth doesn't mean it's a real thing. You know what I'm saying? Just being like, I want to create that. You can create that by saving $10 a day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but if you don't,
and then you can take the same method down to your little folks.
But
But what it ends up taking is that the people who are after you are still on board with you. Because I feel like the nigga who feels like he deserves the piece of that house when I sell it isn't the nigga who's gonna take care of the house when I was dead anyways.
okay.
That's the nigga who's gonna sell the house regardless. So why am I gonna put it in the hands of my nigga? So imagine again, you got 3 brothers and sisters. Your mother passes away. She leaves you the item. But niggas usually fight to death for that.
But usually these are the people who have all of these morals and ideologies that you're instilling in them.
Yeah, you could hope. That's not how it works, though.
Yeah, no, I'm not. You can't force them to do.
You can be the best teacher in the world.
You can't force them to do that. I'm not saying you're forcing them to do something, but this is where your teachings is going to have to put.
It's teaching, but it's literally with everything. It doesn't matter what it is on an atomic level. It's communication. So if you can communicate with that human being, it happens to me when I talk to my son. Sometimes I'm like, damn, we're not connecting. I can tell. You know what I'm saying? It's just you got to keep trying. Hopefully they will. I mean, it's your guess. Your guess is as good as mine. Maybe they fuck it over too. Who knows? Maybe they be like, don't follow none of your rules. Burn that nigga up. Put him in the urn. That should be a dub, and they just move on. Because it could be like that. Niggas can hold resentment for you just from anything, from not buying the Transformers toy. Niggas will just hang on to that forever. The kids think it's weird. I love my kids, but you can't. They're the only people that you gotta just. I gotta live with it. It is what it is.
They're not the only people.
It's like Corey gonna act like, yo, my sin's a crackhead. I still gotta love him. Yes,
Facts.
I hear you.
Drugs.
Niggas stealing all your shit, crazy.
Nigga, literally
Drugs.
But it's like, I don't know.
My mother told me. This is my mother said that
Who brought him in here?
My mother told me. She said,
You
"Listen."
smoke crack, nigga?
My mother told me this shit a minute ago. She said, "My son, love you to death, and I'm always going to be here to support you. Once you get on drugs, it's a dub." Now, I've never put that into play to see if she was being truthful on it, but the logic of that makes sense to me, and I can't hold somebody accountable other than for their word. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least she told you what it was. Like, if your girl told you, hey, yo, the next time you stay out overnight to 6 a.m., I'm going to cheat on you. If she cheat on you after that, you can't be tight, right?
Word. But you're on drugs and it doesn't matter. So now all the teachings and the lessons don't matter. Whatever I can tell you again, or remember I told you you were a kid, drugs, smoking crack.
It's no nothing. You gotta cut ties.
So
you see that Kanye shit? You fuck with the Kanye shit?
Right. Fuck it all.
What about Jason Voorhees?
Jason? We just call him Jason.
So nah, his last name is
The
right
army
here.
one is interesting.
I put that because my flagging come in. You didn't like? You didn't want it? You didn't like that? I thought that was pretty American.
I really like the Friday one. I really enjoy that one.
Okay, you know he passed away too, right?
I know.
Oh no.
who's that?
I see that.
What about the future shit? You don't fuck with future?
Sure, I like features. More
You
now.
see him around bad joints?
I like
You can't even see their faces. It's just.
so I just see Future. So
And then look what else you see.
a leg, a
He's it. He's it.
I like scissors. I really like the scissors. The scissor
What
one.
about Back to the Future?
I really like the scissor one.
Back to the Future.
The scissor one is really nice. Really good.
What about A Boogie?
But that scissor one? The
Yeah.
church.
That's a good one.
Drake? That's the classic
Put the
album.
camera up so they can see the scissor one a little bit.
Well, what about this Drake shit?
But that scissor, just the art in there.
What about Roy
Jones?
Jones? Or what them belts?
Really nice.
What about Roy Jones or what about?
Like your signature right there too.
You don't fuck with it? What about Tyson? He on the cut. You don't fuck with Mike Tyson?
God bless her.
No.
And her mother and her father. And whatever kid that she should have. Or she and woman that she can leave the house to.
You fucking
So
with
they can contribute. So they can have the generational wealth.
You rocking with Mike though?
That she passes down to them.
Yeah. I fuck with it.
Oh yeah, Mike Tyson cool too.
Pac-Man?
Mm-hmm.
Word. Alright, well we at I think we at 1:30. I wanna hit 2 at least.
All right, bring up a topic. I'll talk about it.
I'm a man, right there.
Yeah.
I think I got to do this by myself. With no help from nobody.
No,
That makes sense.
nah. I think you gotta just.
I'm not off for that. That don't make no
you need
sense.
you need to get up and handle your business, and if somebody want to help, they'll help. They'll find a way to help. That's enough motherfuckers just saying they're gonna help and don't help. It's easy, y'all. I do it at work all the time where I'm like, no, actually, what do you need help with? Just let me know in a public venue. Privately, you ask me, I don't have nothing for you.
Is that a black thing?
Now when I go home.
It's logic.
Oh,
Because
possibly.
I thought the white thing would be the entitlement, where somebody that feels entitled to help.
But generally, as a whole, they got it.
They have help.
They
And it's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
So I'm asking, do you feel like that's a
No, I'm talking black and white, and I think it's a black thing to be like, remember when?
I don't know
I did
why
that
you
for
shouldn't keep going there. What you know?
remember when I did that for you?
Yeah, that's how it works.
It's not. I don't even think that like happens to you all the time. You keep saying that.
No,
think
it does.
that's
I don't
a
know.
made up scenario that you keep making up that you shouldn't make up.
I just don't allow it to happen.
It's like a hypothetical for him?
Yeah.
Because it happened to a nigga like you, and I could just watch it, and then I'm not dealing with that. You deal with that. That's happened to you before, right?
Absolutely.
I know.
Absolutely.
I know. But it's like, at least that Hov did that, so hopefully you don't have
You
to
gotta
go through
put
that.
yourself out there to be able to.
So let me ask you, do you stop asking for help since that happened?
No. That's silly. Like, why would you stop asking for help? Like, we are here for. We're on borrowed time, bro. So, like, if you need help, just get the help. You don't gotta be paid. Ain't nobody look at you like, oh, I helped him. Remember when I helped? Nobody's saying. Nobody said that to you.
So nobody said that to you ever. But it's crazy because I just don't put myself in that position, and that's why I don't. So we both can deal with the same issue, but I really don't even have to see that issue because niggas know I'm not gonna ask. You, they'll
That don't
like,
make you like cooler or nothing. That don't make you like, oh no.
I'll never bring
Real
on the
nigga, he
table.
blacks for shit.
Yeah, but I also don't have the conversation of, yeah, remember when. So it's a double-edged sword, but fuck it.
It shouldn't be fuck it, dog.
It is. I figured it out. I'm okay. Imagine if I would have asked.
Then you probably figured out better or easier or more efficient.
But what do you? It's more efficient because somebody's doing it for you.
Somebody's helping you.
You ever had to change your tire?
Wait, what happened? Wait.
Change your tire before, right?
Correct.
Yeah, I seen it.
All right, boom. The first time you did it, you had somebody show you, or somebody showed you how to do it before.
Have somebody show me.
Somebody showed me the first time.
All right, so boom. The first time I caught a flat tire, I never really had nobody. We never had a conversation about it. I had to trial and error it myself.
If I have a flat tire right now, I'll call it AAA.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
So they can do it, so I ain't gotta do it.
Word, me too. But so,
That's
what-
help?
but when you're in your learning stages, you didn't have that option. It's like you didn't learn to cut down a tree with a fucking power saw. You learn how to do it with an axe.
So you gain the knowledge,
Yeah, exactly.
and you be like, what will be more efficient?
Word, so now my son is going to be 16 years old and he can drive now. He's only going to call AAA.
As he should.
I guess, but now he lacks a skill.
They'll be there in an hour.
Or he's gonna be
Wherever he's at, they'll be there in an hour. You don't need to like.
And do you remember my mother? You called AAA when I was a kid, and they were there like 4 hours later. So it's but I'm telling you, so it's nasty now because like I said, your son catch that flat wherever he is, nigga, that nigga can die from exposure. Because that nigga don't even know how to change his
I
tires.
taught my son how to change tires.
Yo, you don't need to.
But I'll tell him, pay for your AAA membership. Fuck changing.
Yeah, but your son might be even more advanced now because there's more tools. When I was a kid, there wasn't YouTube
and shit.
Exactly. But so it's different. But now your son needs to hold the critical thinking skill to take it to that level.
To call AAA.
Either
What you gotta do? Call YouTube. Call YouTube. Call AAA.
But some people don't even have all those things put together, or have them all and don't know how to put them together. Don't understand how to make everything work. Just because I took the longer way, I figured out a lot more things. I mean, in the challenge of knowledge, I feel like I'm best than a lot of niggas. So pause.
But you know how to change a tire.
Yes.
If your tire pops right now, you will call AAA.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I've been saying.
But
That's help.
But I advanced from somewhere to know that I could use that. You also have to pay for AAA. Right? So if you're not getting money, if you're not understanding how that process works, why are you having a safety valve? Some niggas buy shit without insurance. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of things that people don't see the value in and don't realize what they're actually utilized for. Niggas on YouTube watching fucking battle raps don't realize y'all can learn how to play the piano with this shit probably. And maybe that's not something that you value though. Learn how to change your tire.
Is the piano? You can make a lot of money with that.
You can make a lot of money with anything. You just need to have some sort of
So if you watch battle rap, you will make a lot of money with
You're right, but is that gonna help you when you catch that flat?
But is the piano? Wait, I don't care.
But you might be the nigga who's now with a flat tire, like I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I guess you just gonna watch battle rap video. Wait, what? Because it's niggas like that. You can act like you don't know them, but you do.
My nigga.
But some people know that you gotta stay motivated. You gotta do something. If you don't do something, you're not gonna have anything. But some people are willing to just sit and receive. And I'm with that in my head. But put to use, I can't do it. I feel mad bad. I feel gross. I don't really want your help. I want to just do it.
You gotta get out of that, bro.
I hear you, but it's helped me more than it's harmed me.
I don't think it has.
I don't know, man.
Because you don't know that. You try and do shit, but what help could probably save you more time.
But what do I owe after that?
Nothing.
I think it's weird as a man you think you don't owe for help. You just receive it and keep it moving. How do you pay? You don't pay it forward. Do you help a lot of people?
I feel like I do.
Okay, so I don't. Well, I feel like I guess I help more people than help me.
Well, if you don't offer, you don't receive you don't allow people to help you.
Yeah.
So then, of course, you're gonna help more people who help you.
I'm saying I receive help though. You know what I'm saying?
No, but you actively block it too.
Yeah. No.
So then, of course, you're going to help more people than help you because you actively block the people.
Correct. Yeah, that's the math. So people, again, I've also asked people if they need help and don't mean it. You just niggas say it. Niggas that say it because they know that you can't be like, yeah, please, I need $500 for my alternator. You know what I mean?
But that's not what. But that's
y'all just run my car.
That's
word. How can I help, man?
Financial help isn't always that's not the only help.
I just do things that I want to do in the moment, and that's how it is. That's how I'm choosing to live my life. So I don't ever expect nothing in return because I know it don't ever even really be like that. But when I get this shit back, I just be like, all right, cool. We can put that in the positive pool. But again, people change every day. Sometimes you gotta check temperatures to see what everything's like. You don't know when your man turn into a secret crackhead.
What?
You heard? You fuck around your man's fucking the money over. You don't know. You just protect yourself, man. Remember, you're the most important thing. Without you, there's nothing. Or whatever you earn here, whoever you loved here, if you're dead or you can't do nothing, it doesn't even matter anymore. The story is over. Your personal story is over. So yeah. First of all, if you're dead, it definitely is over.
True.
Nothing matters when you're dead. I don't know if you're going to heaven, hell. I don't know what it is. Just
play 2K every year wrestling.
Uh-huh.
All them, it's mad dead niggas in there.
Yeah.
Mad dead niggas. They doing the cinema, they'll retell this story.
Yeah, you can be lit and niggas they keep talking about you, but it doesn't matter to you.
To you, yeah, it don't matter. But to me, your story is over.
I hear you, but again, it doesn't matter to me if I'm not here for it, bro.
Biggie up there. That nigga died how long ago?
It don't matter to him.
To him, that don't matter. But
To you, it does. You got a poster up here,
so, like I'm saying, your story.
bro. If this
So like this,
blow
when
me,
you not here,
it doesn't even matter.
it do matter.
We're going. We're out of here.
So when you go, you got to think about this, right? When you hear your interactions with people is going to determine who's your ambassadors when you're not. Now, you personally might not care about that or give a fuck, but that does affect whether, like, it's niggas who's literally been like blackballed once they died. All right, so then you don't hear nothing about them. But then you have niggas like Sniggy, niggas who they keep trying to champion and be an ambassador for them because of the merit of the character.
Yeah, but that doesn't. Yeah, I get what you're saying. But for me, well, I'm dead. It's over. But
More on his side.
the deeper question is like, what's your value as a man if you
So
can't
I'll
produce it?
personalize it more for y'all. So let's say you got an aunt, right? Drug addict aunt. Family kind of, she more of a burden than she's, you know what I'm saying? So when she passed, niggas ain't, it's like, all right, cool. Like niggas will go to the funeral, they gonna do all that whole get down or whatever the case may be. But then let's say when your grandfather passed and he had good relationships with this person and that person and that person, they're gonna cherish the memory of this person. So they're like, it's even at Paulette shit, they just had her 60th or whatever. My cousin was like, yo, Brent Dean's acting like Mr. C. That's my grandfather. That nigga died like 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas is still bringing it up in an uplifting way, but then you'll have an aunt who was more of a burden who don't even get mentioned at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? And so when your kids is asking about, oh, what's up with this person? And niggas don't really got much to say. Even though that's still part of that's part of your kid's story too. But she's not gonna get that because nobody gave a fuck about her. Nobody.
Well, you gotta be lit enough to the people that you want to like you, I guess. But what can you do? You gotta just do what you gotta do for you. I think the more that you live for everybody else, the less you'll actually live. That you gotta try to.
Isn't that?
Remember.
The more that you live for everybody else, the fiends be like the most selfish people.
Word, and that's why I'm saying you're like, being a fiend is pretty selfish. But that's what you want to do. It's everybody. It's how everybody's affected by you or want to be affected by you. Because like you said, maybe niggas just won't care, and that's fine too.
No,
There's some people that don't care.
everything across the board.
You kind yourself. Well, what's there for me to care about? You're willing to do whatever it takes for yourself. Go ahead, man. I can't stop you.
Everything is fluid.
You also have to have those kind of people in your family to know how to deal with them just when they're out in the world. Because there's a lot of people like that, and you can fuck around and fall in love with them. Nah, for real. It don't gotta just be drugs. It could just be anything. Addicted to whatever they want to do or whatever they want to get done. Will utilize you for your fundage, your support. But how long do you think? What do you think about men not being able to provide? I feel like that's almost, if you're dead, they can just pretend like they remember you in a good way. But when you're alive and you can't produce nothing, how do you think they hold you in what regard? You're way more of a burden. You're way more of a burden than a crackhead, because at least niggas know they just a crackhead.
Wait, what you mean? Like as far as like if you're a dope man, you saying and you don't work, you don't
like your family.
Yeah. Whatever it is, your family.
Well, if you don't got a family, you're a man just.
Yeah, if you can't produce, if you can't produce any revenue, if you can't produce kids, I guess, if you can't produce anything, what's your value?
Small point.
Okay.
Your value is like negative to none.
Are we talking instinctively? Yeah, I'm asking. I don't know.
Like I said, it's fun to be a bum, yeah. Word of my mans, it is. It's a lot easier. Yeah, easier. It's fun to be a bum. But like, so being out of work, it makes me feel like, yo, so at work I felt like I wasn't talking to nobody a lot. But now I'm really not talking to nobody a lot.
At work, you're like a man though. Like, yeah, you was talking to anybody a lot.
Not word, but I felt like
do.
but those aren't real words. The work stuff is just like, trying to stay ahead in conversation and stay like on point. But it's not like you're building like these serious relationships. It just like depends on
You can.
you can, but again, you're at work. You should probably be focused on that. That's why you came there. I wouldn't be at work if they didn't pay me. Like when you really break it down, is that where you're gonna hang out when they're not paying you money to be there?
But some people do that.
And that's crazy to me. But that's what I'm saying. But it's tough because you also, as a man, got to be at work enough to be valued.
But you should want inherently want to do that though.
You should.
Or just to provide shit, you know what I mean?
But like I said, I was a bum before. You know what I'm saying? It's good. It's a good life. But I've increasingly made my life harder and harder, and I think it made me better.
There you go.
That's what I'm saying. So instead of me having to deal with those situations that make me be like, oh, I hate everything. I already hate it. It's already over. I already know. When I get on the bus and the niggas throwing the little cups around, he's finagling. As soon as I walk in, I spot it, he's finagling.
So you don't get caught in that.
No,
I got caught in that.
no.
I took all my money out going to the mall. I fucked up. I only had money to get food. Should you fucked me up.
Listen, man, just lost 100 pounds. We're trying to live. But yeah, it was looking grim, I guess. But I'm good. I'm here.
So when the next trip?
To where?
Let's figure it out.
Let's figure it out with it.
Next trip.
Next trip. We allowed?
We gonna where?
I have to do it allowed. I don't know. Like, oh, we need to figure it out, man. Mike was talking. He was talking some good places.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's good thing. Just chill. Then the next episode. And some hip hop shit. I just got on my Cali shit. I never listened to no like the first Cali nigga I listened to was.
I think you sent me some shit.
That's how that.
Oh, with Mommy. Hello.
But hey, mama.
We live.
It's the camera, so yes, the pressure that
Am I lying?
goes up with G, like he goes up with G, it's quick. Like, spoil this one.
I got it.
It's over?
Alright, y'all wanna? We gonna stand. Oh no, we at 150 though. I wanted to get 2 hours. We at 150. We gonna talk.
Be nice. Signing off.
I'm out of here.
Oh, wow.